Disobedience is not a new idea. Since the beginning of time, humans have struggled to listen, to follow, and to trust. But Jesus, in his gentle and powerful way, explained why disobedience damages our lives and how obedience brings peace. Jesus often spoke in stories, and one of his most striking teachings about disobedience comes from the parable of the two sons. In Matthew 21:28-31, Jesus tells a simple but serious story. A man had two sons. He asked the first son to go work in the vineyard. The son refused, but later changed his mind and obeyed. The father asked the second son the same thing. He said, "Yes, sir," but never went. Then Jesus asked the crowd, which of the two did the will of his father? The answer was obvious: the first son, the one who changed his mind and obeyed. Jesus was teaching something powerful. Disobedience isn't just saying no. It's refusing to do what is right, even when we claim we will. The religious leaders of his time talked like they obeyed God, but their hearts were far away. They said all the right words, but ignored God's call to repentance, mercy, and humility. Jesus also warned that disobedience brings consequences. In Matthew 7:26, he said, "Everyone who hears my words but does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on sand." A life built on disobedience collapses. A life built on obedience stands strong. But the good news is this: Jesus never rejects the one who turns back. Just like the first son, anyone can choose to obey today, no matter how many times they once walked away. Jesus' teaching about disobedience isn't to condemn us, it's to guide us. He calls us to listen, to follow, and to trust, because obedience leads to freedom, peace, and a life built on solid rock. The choice is always in our hands, but the door to return is always open.